After months of interviews, simulations, and forensic scrutiny of resumes, the investors of the global XRLB fund, one of the most powerful financial institutions in the region, faced a paradox. Every finalist was brilliant, educated beyond reproach, battle-tested across crises, markets, and continents. So they introduced the only criterion that still mattered: temptation. "You see," said the president of XRLB, adjusting his glasses, "strategy can be taught. Ethics can be codified. But discipline, real discipline, reveals itself only when temptation is close, fragrant, and unnecessary." To test this, the candidates were trained for weeks in resisting a very specific vice: dark chocolate, a substance that, for reasons unknown to economics but well known to human weakness, had recently gained almost mythical power in the region. The investors hired a team of psychologists led by the infamous Dr. Mentalist, a man whose smile suggested he enjoyed experiments a little too much. The challenge began with a cocktail reception held in an opulent hall, dripping with chandeliers and a faint air of Pelasgian decadence. Tables overflowed with delicacies from every corner of the world. At the center stood a fountain, tall, slow-moving, hypnotic, flowing endlessly with molten dark chocolate. The rules were simple: eat anything you want, except the chocolate. Each candidate received a booklet titled "The Great Temptation Challenge." Embrace desire. Resist chocolate. As hours passed, strategies emerged. A Singaporean candidate preached delayed gratification like a monk of productivity. "Tell yourself, 'Not now,'" he whispered. "Desire expires if you postpone it." A Bosnian banker advocated substitution. "Fruit, nuts, anything but the source." A Puerto Rican gentleman chewed sugar-free gum with monastic dedication, claiming oral occupation calmed the mind. A young woman from Niger passed around glasses of water. Thirst often disguises itself as craving. A Polish analyst urged visualization. "Picture the consequences," he said sternly, tapping his waistline. A Slovenian group called family members for moral reinforcement. Others employed simpler tactics. Keep it out of sight. Change the subject. Focus on literally anything else. By midnight, the room glistened with effort. Sweat, pride, quiet desperation. Dr. Mentalist returned. "What allows a Formula One driver to win?" he asked. "The engine? The skill? The courage?" He paused. "No, the brakes. Only with reliable brakes can one drive fast, fearlessly. You've proven tonight that you can build brakes." Applause filled the hall. Champagne glasses were raised. Then the president of XRLB cleared his throat. "Ladies and gentlemen, you have all demonstrated exceptional self-control. But we are not appointing the candidate who merely resisted temptation." The room stilled. "We are appointing the candidate who understood it." "Ladies and gentlemen, you have all demonstrated exceptional self-control. But we are not appointing the candidate who merely resisted temptation." She did not resist chocolate, the president continued. She removed it from her decision space. She had quietly classified the fountain as irrelevant information. She understood that the real risk was not consumption, but attention misallocation. While others managed desire at the margin, she redesigned the decision framework, the equivalent of changing the monetary regime rather than adjusting interest rates. Chocolate wasn't inflationary because it was sweet. It was inflationary because it absorbed cognitive bandwidth. She didn't fight inflation. She exited the currency. Most candidates behaved exactly like central banks during easy money cycles. Some tightened discipline, some substituted assets, some distracted themselves with rituals and narratives. All of them spent energy managing temptation. Chocolate is irrelevant, not forbidden, not evil, just not part of the operating system. This is my lesson. If you negotiate with temptation every minute, you've already lost the day. This is not a story about chocolate. It's a story about liquidity flooding markets, leaders addicted to short-term approval, institutions collapsing under noise, societies arguing about symbols instead of structure. Markets don't fail because people want more. They fail because attention is misallocated.